who were exploring those subjects. The work in this room, 3 of them on the wall here and 1 up in the window upstairs, were made prior to Heshmat being in Ireland, before 2000. And one of them there is an abstract with 2 forms that could be trees, they could be people, whatever you want to. But the background, how they're placed, it's all relevant. And then the 2 works on the panel between this window and the archway there, they were pre-2000, and the abstract that's really worth looking at when you're leaving is in the window upstairs. And it's pure abstraction. Well, there's still form in it, but it very much is work that you would have expected later than the type of work that Heshmat did since he came to Ireland. If you look at the work here, it seems to me to break down into figurative work and work based on geometric forms. And if I take the figurative work, we were told that realism is an attempt to recreate matter truthfully, and he's showing trees, people, horses and carriages, lakes, mountains. I actually have never talked to him for the why, but I know what he's doing, and it was part of his exploration. Whereas some of the other figurative work was on the invitation to this opening here. And if you look at the figures in that type of work, the important figures are the large figures, and the smaller figures represent him placing them in order of importance rather in relation to traditional perspective, while he plays with the notion of the circles in place of the faces. So he again, you can read whatever you like into it. If I go away to another way he represented realism, if you like, it was purely if you look at the lower image there, it's really essentially a line on a background, and the line of the dancer and the musicians is used to tell a story, and to some extent all art is doing that, but that to me is very much telling a story about a great night out. Wish I was there. And then if I go to the geometric images, there was another whole movement where they explored circles, triangles, rectangulars, line, and then of course the hugely important thing, colour. Colour, they believed, also had meaning and was more than just a colour with an adjective, but however strange that sounds, you'd find people saying, oh, I was feeling very blue, or she looks through it with rose-coloured glasses. You know, you'd find it in ordinary language where you wouldn't think little of it, but colour really does affect you. And Heshmat seems to have explored work that he wanted to make aesthetically pleasing while it was emotionally satisfactory to him. And this is sort of where he went with it. So before I lose track of where I'm going with it, the abstract the forms of circles in art historical terms would have actually been seen as what led into abstract work and total abstract work. But he has already done that. It's in the image in the window as you leave. So he very deliberately chose to work in this way. And he was informed, and having chosen this as a result of a lifelong love of art, he even continued to work into his 80s. So there's really something very special to celebrate tonight. So I just hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine.
No, she's fantastic. Terrific at explaining that.